Hey there, productive people. My name is Carter Srirac, and in today's video, I'm talking about Endel versus BrainFM. So both of these apps are different background music apps that you can listen to while you're either trying to relax, sleep, or focus. That's how they market themselves, is basically as reality enhancers, right? So if you put on these headphones and you listen to this type of music, it's going to help you relax, or it's going to help you sleep, or it's going to help you specifically focus on a task or a certain type of task. And the cool thing about both of these applications is they have different ways of personalizing these different soundscapes so that it's unique to you. The way that Endel personalizes their sounds is a little bit different from the way that BrainFM personalizes their catalog. Both of these applications have a pretty similar price point, with BrainFM coming in at $48 a year, but they do run discounts. I've seen, I think over the summer they ran like a 30% discount if I remember right, and Endel comes in at $49.99 a year. BrainFM, on the other hand, has a lifetime version that you can purchase for, I think, around $250 last time I checked. While with Endel, I don't believe they have a lifetime subscription plan that you can sign up for. Both of them, I would say, definitely require some headphones. You don't have to have any crazy headphones. I have some pretty nice Sonys. They're the Sony WH-1000X M3s. So I will actually leave a link to these ones in the description, but these ones are a little bit overkill. They're a little bit expensive, but they are very nice Bluetooth headphones. I've also used these applications with my AirPods. I've got my penguin case here. So yeah, I've used these with my AirPods as well, and you know, they work pretty well. I really like, though, to have a nice set of noise canceling headphones. That's ideal, of course. Now let's dive into what makes these two applications different, and I'm going to start by talking about Endel. Now Endel is a very nice black and white sleek interface that has, I guess, it has simplicity going for it, right? They don't have a ton of soundscapes or anything like that you can choose from right off the bat, but once you click on one, it's going to open up an entirely personalized experience. So you can choose if you want to focus, if you want to relax or recover or sleep, and it's going to give you music at a frequency that's going to help you do just that. And the cool thing about Endel is it's actually going to be checking out your biometrics if you want it to. Of course, you have to give it permission to do this, but once you give it permission, it can use your Oura ring to track your heart rate and things like that, and it will actually base the music that you're hearing on what your own personal heart rate is doing. So this is an entirely personalized application. The Apple Watch also works really well with Endel, and it does the same sort of thing, picks up your heart rate and changes the music variably with that heart rate. And the cool thing is Endel works across all devices, so if you're an Apple user, you're probably going to love Endel because it fits right in with the Apple ecosystem. So I've got Endel on my MacBook, and then I can pull it up on my Apple Watch, all the while it's tracking my activity and changing the music and varying the music. And I can even pull it up on, you know, my iPhone or my Alexa if I want to. And that's really nice because there's lots of different ways to listen, and it's just very accessible. Now BrainFM takes a bit of a different approach. A lot of the music when you're listening to Endel is going to sound somewhat similar with small variances based on your own personal day-to-day. It also bases it on the weather and, you know, the time of day and things like that. So it's going to, the music will change, it will vary, but there's not as many music options as you might get on something like Brain.fm. For instance, I can choose which type of work I'm doing, and I can drill down even further and say, like, I'm doing light tasks, or I'm doing creative work, or I'm trying to do deep work, and they'll give you different levels of music, different styles of music that might pertain better to that type of work that you're doing. So that is one nice thing about Brain.fm, is there's a lot more selection at hand. Whereas Endel leaves a little bit more of the selection up to what you're doing on a daily basis. Are you moving around? Is the weather nice? Things like that. So now that I've told you a little bit about Endel and a little bit about BrainFM, I'm going to dive into the two apps on my iPhone, and we're going to talk even more about what they have to offer. So starting out here in Endel, as you can see right off the bat, we're right on our afternoon energy peak focus session here, and you can toggle between the different types of sessions. They're going to give you little notes on what they're all about. So this one's studying, For instance, studying helps you learn, absorb information, and solve problems, whether it's a quick revision or an all-night cram. I'm going to go to this next one here, Wiggly Wisdom. This one is for soothing and motivating soundscape infused with playful wisdom of Alan Watts. That's the other cool thing about Endel is if you like to have these different artists and different poets and different people from history and whatnot integrated into the music, it's pretty cool because they kind of work with artists to create these soundscapes. So it's relevant both to the type of music that like normal people usually listen to anyways, and it's also there to help you focus. So it's just going to be a little bit easier to listen to. I'm going to go to this new track that they have with Miguel. It's called Clarity Trip. And I'm just going to play a very, very small portion of this. I don't want to get demonetized or anything like that, but I just want to give you guys a very quick sample. Super chill. Super chill. I like that. So I can also choose to go to relax or focus, just the general settings that you're going to get right out of the box. And they actually have quite a few in here, even more than I actually remember, to be honest with you guys, now that I'm taking a look at it. And you can go into the scenarios section and kind of choose what type of work you're doing. So deep work, chill, self-care, meditate, power nap, all kinds of different scenarios you might have that you are trying to accommodate for. I really like that they've just recently added this workout one, because last time I was working out, I was literally hoping that they would add a workout feature. So I'm glad that they've done that. You can set your duration once you're ready. So if I'm going to do a 45-minute workout, I can hit start. And boom. Like I said, this is much better with headphones, so definitely put your headphones on and enjoy the music. Alright, so now we are looking at BrainFM. Let's talk about BrainFM. So first and foremost, I don't know what it is about it, but I personally like the user interface in BrainFM a little bit better, and I think that's because I like the straightforwardness of it. Endel is a little bit subjective. It's a little bit artsy in a way. It's a little bit less utilitarian, but that's a bit of a gripe. I really like both of these applications quite a bit. But let's just look more at BrainFM really quick. So right off the bat, they ask you focus, relax, sleep, or meditate. So there's 4 different routes that you can go, kind of similar to Endel, but this one's a little bit more straightforward. And if I click into focus, you'll see that there are 4 different types of focused work that I can do from here. So I can go deep work, creative flow, study and read, or light work. I'm just going to click on light work. And I'm going to turn this up. Get a little bit of a example. This one's just some bowls. It's very meditative light work. If I click this little button right here on the right side and I select which type of intensity I want, I can choose between low neural activity, medium, or high intensity. This one's pretty intense. This is a high intensity tune. And if you actually click on the name of the song, it will pull up all the stats for it. So this one has a high neural activity level, low musical complexity, and a mid-level brightness of sound. And they have it listed as post-rock. So I like the variance that you get when you're using something like BrainFM. However, I like the personalization of something like Endel. I use both of these apps on different occasions. I found that lately I've been using Endel a whole lot more, but that doesn't mean that I don't love BrainFM. I've actually made lots of videos on them in the past, and they were the first background music that I used and the first thing that I ever listened to. If I wasn't such a heavy Apple user and I didn't have like an Oura ring and an Apple Watch to track and to personalize my soundscapes, I would probably definitely just default to BrainFM right away, because I think they have more options when it comes to sheer like library and catalog, whereas Endel, like I've said in the past and earlier in this video, it's just not as robust of a catalog, but it's a little bit more personalized. So what do you guys think? Is Endel or BrainFM a better app? Let me know what you think in the comments. I can't wait to hear what you think. Also, like this video if you enjoyed the comparison. Subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of our videos. I'm going to link a video right here that I think that you might find interesting if you enjoyed this video, and I'm also going to put a subscribe button right here so you can click on that and you can subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.